Hey everyone, got another unboxing for you. This one I'm pretty excited about, at the same time a little bit weary about, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Gonna go ahead and use my dragonfly to open this guy up. This one is one that I kind of discussed before in one of my other videos, and so we'll just see how it goes. Benchmade. Okay. Nothing else in there except for a little bag. Apparently he shipped me something that I did not want. Balisong, 31 Balisong utility clip, huh? Alright, well let's see what's inside. And there it is. This is a Rick Hinderer XM-18 Generation 1 non-flipper. Let's see if we can zoom in. There's the Hinderer, Rick Hinderer. I was told this was a first, I'm not sure now because I thought that I had seen that in the picture. In the picture it looked like this. You couldn't tell. You couldn't actually see Rick Hinderer's name or stamp or anything. It's a little bit dirty. Gentleman that I traded this for, I had told you guys that he had put this puppy up for trade for a Gen 1 or for a Gen 2 or 3. Good solid lockup. As you can see, it has the bead blasted finish on both the knife as well as the scales. I sent the pictures that gentleman sent to me to Rick Hinderer to basically find out whether or not if this was an actual genuine first edition Rick Hinderer. So custom made completely by hand by Rick. And Rob Orlando, Rick Hinderer's, I guess, right-hand man, or not quite sure, but he sent me email back verifying that this was a first edition or Generation 1, and that basically it was all custom made by Rick. And so let's get on to the topic. What I did is the gentleman had sent me an email back a few days after I had sent an email out to him, and he had first denied it. The one that I was telling you about, he did not want a flipper, and he just wanted one normal. And I told you that I would jump at the chance had he offered it, and so he sent me an email back stating that, because in my original email I offered him my Sebenza with the burlwood, as well as a Spyderco military or paramilitary D2. He sent me an email back stating that he would take my Rick Hinderer XM-18 third generation plus the paramilitary D2 for this guy. This thing's, I would have to say, just about mint. There are a few scuffs. There were scuffs in the photo. You couldn't see them on the handle as well as they were. You just saw like one or two in the actual clip. But as you can see, the other scale is completely G10 minus the back scale part of it for the actual screws and everything else. That's what determines whether or not if it's a Generation 1 or a Generation 2 Rick Hinderer. No one had really ever told me, and I had never really read that Rick had put his stamp onto the blade and signed it on the Gen 1s. I thought it was all just plain and, nothing really basically showed the fact that it was a Rick Hinderer, except for the fact that, the blade style and everything else. But all in all, it actually feels a lot lighter than the Generation 3 that I had with the flipper. As far as I know, this is the same steel that he uses in all of his knives, except he did switch to the D2 for a while on some of his knives. This thing's pretty sharp. So it almost looks as though somebody stropped it. Let's see here if I could get that. Finish on it looks good, except for a little bit of wear. It's that couple of little scratches here and there on the blade, but otherwise the finish is intact. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I don't know, I had done an email out to New York City Dave 212, and he never really got back to me. I don't know, he's probably been busy, just trying to find out what he thought towards the actual trade. I don't know, I suppose I could have asked you guys beforehand, but I just went ahead and decided to do it. Didn't really think about it, just kind of jumped at it. I do know that having a custom over a semi-production means that this is a whole lot more valuable. Plus the fact that I could probably, most likely any time later on down the road, get in a Generation 3 again. So, I don't know. That's about it. I'll probably do another review of it once I get a little bit more time, taking a look at it and getting a feel for it. As you guys can see, it's fairly fast. It's a little bit looser than the new one, which I'm terrible at flipping in the first place with thumb studs, but I don't know. All in all, I'm satisfied. If you guys would comment if you have any thoughts on what you guys think of the trade, whether or not if you think that it was a good trade, a bad trade, anything along those lines. I would appreciate it. I would love to read them. Do you think that it was a good trade, a bad trade? Would you have done it? I'm interested, because to tell you the truth, I really like the Gen 3. I think I actually like the Gen 3 better than this one, as far as the finish with the tumble wash, the tumble wash scales, the tumble washed blade, as well as the orange G10 more than the black G10. All in all, fit and finish, I liked the Gen 3 better. Knowing that I have a Gen 1, I think that I like this definitely a lot better as far as collectability. But I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. I really would, and I'd appreciate them. So if you would, leave a comment, and hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll bring you more to come. Blade centering is off a little bit, just so y'all know. It's not bad though. But anyways, hope y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.